people, what you're saying, what you're spraying, back again with another stream. And yeah, obviously me and Romz, we're going to talk a bit about Arsenal. We're going to talk a bit about Liverpool. He should be here soon. Obviously, just a bit of a lag time jumping over from the BSB stream. And obviously, big up Monts and all of the Big Six Bands community for the raid. Just make sure you're doing Big Six Bands a good service of liking the video, because you know everybody wants to know that when you come over from the BSB, yeah, you lot do your job and you like the video. You get me? Word to Monts and the man them do them some good service in it. And obviously, wait, gotta find the banner. We're currently on 4.577, trying to get to 4.6k. You know, with the 85 people inside. I'm sure we can get 23 new subscribers. I doubt all of you are already subscribed. So if you want to come join in all of the fun that we have over these sides, you get it. You know what to do. But if you're joining this community, you need to understand that this is our slogan. You get
strength, no weakness. We don't do weakness.
You get me? So we don't play around these sides. You know what I mean? We don't play around these sides, innit? You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, if you want to become a certified Shinobi, you got the option there. If you want to grab me a coffee, you know, support your content creators, the link is there. You know what to do. Help a brother grow. Trying to run this on a proper thing. Obviously, big up certified BSB raid. JJ, big up Hooks. How is the hay fever recovery? You see me, yeah. This is what me and hay fever's been doing last week. Yeah, we've been battling. We've been doing some proper battling. Me and this hay fever. We've been swinging it out on the next thing. So I can't lie. I'm gonna need to find something a bit stronger than what I'm taking, because it's fully not working at all. Big up Saka's older brother though. You get it. Hooks Dino, raw. Liverpool at Christmas, raw. You can't be having them photos up there, bro. You can't be having them photos up there, man. Big up Kingsman 7, FSG out. You know what I'm saying? BSB raid, Wolves FI. Big up my brother, my bro. Let's get the likes to 100 likes. That's the target, people. You know the target. Yo, Warrior, you winning tomorrow? Tomorrow, 100%. And Romz is here, man. What you saying, my bro? What you saying, man? What you saying?
Come on, bro. Man's good. Man's good. Just here. Just want to get these 3 points. But I'm blessed, bro. Can't complain. What are you telling me? What's the chat saying? You know what to do straight away. Hooks probably already told you. Smash them likes.
Yeah, man. It gets as many new people inside as possible, which means more subscribers for me and more subscribers for Romz. Make sure you're heading over and checking out Football Verbal. It is in the title. Go show that some love. Romz and his people making big waves. But obviously, big up Football Locker Room banner. Make sure you're heading over there and subscribing to them, man, as well. Ems and the brothers, you know what I'm saying? Let's go up.
I just got Football Locker Room. Is the United fan. I know there's a couple of them, but big up. I've done a few shows. Big up Ems. Ems is funny, man. Big up. Yeah,
big him up, man. He's the #1 Arsenal hater, but
yeah, he hit, bro. Imagine it. I've done 2 shows of him. All he spoke about was getting on to Arsenal.
Man.
Oh man, but there's another Arsenal brother on that channel. He talks sense. I don't know his name now. I keep it a buck.
James
Whitey.
Yeah, James. It might be James. Yeah, it might be James still. Yeah. Big up Aaron. Big up Aaron, though. You get it? Big up Chinks, though. My brother, my bro. Make sure you man are heading over and supporting Chinks' thing as well. I guarantee you, one of the funniest people you will ever watch.
You see Chinks, yeah? You know when I see him on street, like, let's say trench talks or whatnot, you don't even have to say anything, bro. I just start busting up. The guy's just funny.
Bro, he's funny.
Pause. I just got that was mad. Pause. But bro, it was mad, didn't it? Bro, who is this, bro? Because I see she put up an Arsenal talk. Who is this Anna Hathaway? Everyone's chatting about her.
You know who Anna Hathaway is? She was the thing, man. She was the old Catwoman. So remember you know who Anne Hathaway is, man.
Maybe I have to see, because by that Arsenal top, and she just looking normal, like any other to get. Like, I didn't clock who she was, but maybe if I watch Catwoman.
Kanye West.
Did. You see the thing with him and Academic?
Yeah.
Bro, imagine it.
Kanye West.
Bro, there's another Arsenal top, and she just looking normal, like any other to get. Like, I didn't clock who she was, but maybe if I watch Catwoman.
No, he's lost his mind. He's lost his
crazy,
mind.
bro. You know what it is? Like,
Wait, what?
obviously, rest in peace, his mum. But after his mum passed, bro, that was it. He just went off the rails. He went off the rails.
He fully went off the rails. And also, yeah, Chinks clipped up a mad video of me, yeah, from Trench Talks, yeah, and flung it on his Instagram, yeah, for hundreds and thousands of people. The video was
I see it. The one where you were like, I'm not gonna repeat it, but the one where you said the
yeah, to save lives, yeah.
But then, listen, Chinks, actually, I think you took it off because I was going to retweet it on Twitter and that, but I think he took it off Twitter, bro. I think it's still on the ground, but I think he took it off.
Oh, it was he got
it was crazy.
I was like, raw. I made it, mum. I made it to Chinks' page, yeah. And then I watched the video. I'm like, raw. Oh, it was mad. It was
legendary,
mad.
Bro.
Legendary, bro.
The other thing that kills me when you were like, bro, like, do you get it? And DG's like, no, we don't get it, bro. We don't get it. You need to explain.
No, because certain stories, yeah, you can't really get me that delve too deep into.
That's not for this show. You know, if you want to hear stuff like that, Trench Talks, 10 p.m., Fans on TV, every Friday.
And we just hit over 100 people locked inside. So, you know, we might as well begin with the show, and you man might as well like the video and subscribe. So, cool. Like, all right, let's start with the easy part, innit? I don't want to talk too much about the Arsenal game itself because we already spoke about it a bit, and I don't feel like it was so entertaining of a game that there's really much to talk about. I feel like it's just a simple, we had to do the job. Whatever that job may be, we had to do the job. All we can do at this point is pretty much keep ourselves within as close a distance to Liverpool as possible. The only way we can do that is win games. Like, yeah, it may go all the way to the end of the season and it amounts to nothing. But I would really hate for us to miss out on the opportunity to take advantage of you guys dropping points by us dropping points as well. So at least the last, it's now 8 Premier League games. I guess if we want to include this one, 9. Let's just win them all. And one of them is against you, man. So, and I mean, if we can win that game, obviously when we get closer to the time, we'll talk about, I might even do like a Arsenal Liverpool special on this thing in it and bring on a couple Arsenal.
Wolfie started already. Big up Wolfie. Wolfie. In fact, there's a few of them. It might even not be Wolfie, but I'm assuming it's Wolfie.
Yeah,
Wolfie, if it is, he started already. Big up Wolfie.
Yeah. But do you know what? By the way, 100 inside and only 31 likes. By the way,
this is poor.
By the way,
I see we sit in silence till they hit at least 50.
Is it a colour thing? Is there a colour thing about that? Is there underbelly colour thing that?
No, do you know what? Yeah, this is now going to be the punishment on the show. Yeah, if the likes are not liking, yeah. By the way, we'll do camera off thing, audio only. You man get audio only, yeah, until we get 50 likes in it. So, by the way, yeah, welcome to the podcast. You know, audio only. Big up on Spotify. By the way, Wolfie, I just want to remind you, Wolfie, yeah, that you said about 4 months ago you're going to be above Arsenal, and since you said that, you haven't been above me once in it. So instead of worrying about, you get me, what we're doing, yeah, and title race, how about you worry about your own team? Cool, safe. So, like I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted, yeah, by the Forest fan that wants to be like me, Arsenal, yeah. Obviously, when we get close to the Liverpool game, Arsenal game, we'll pattern something.
You know what this is feeling like, Hooks? This is feeling all carefree Lewis stream.
Yeah,
bro, you look into Lewis's stream, it's only him that has his camera on, bro. Like I'm not used to this. If you know, you know, but big up Lewis every time.
Yeah, big up Lewis every time. But by the way, until we get to 50 likes, and when we get to 50 likes, someone can let me know in the chat, and then the cameras come back on. Cause I won't lie, recently, yeah, man have been moving mad with the likes. Like to say, every time you hit a like, yeah, but it's taking money out your bank account. I can't believe. Do you know what? Yeah. Recently, yeah, I can't lie.
Can't believe she even tried to do the call the dad, gonna get mad. Your dad's probably a chief. It's all chiefs, just chiefing all over, running all over the gap. Just bare chiefs.
You get it, bare chiefs. So you get it. So, but the part that I did want to talk about, is how big of a deal do you think it is that Saka is now back for Arsenal? Because he easily could have come back in this game and not contribute, had a quiet game, didn't really do much, and then bare people would be saying, raw, like, it don't even really mean much that Saka's back. But he came back, and within 7 minutes, instant impact. So what did you make of, I guess, Saka's cameo? What do you make of Saka coming back? And do you think that Saka may have the opportunity of having a big say in the rest of the, well, let's not just say title race. Let's just say the rest of Arsenal's season, because we are still in the Champions League as well.
Yeah, bro, it's massive. Pause. Like, him being back for you lot is because, bro, that I was saying he needs to get the last 20 minutes of both Madrid game last 20 minutes of the Fulham game and Everton game, and probably starting from Madrid, because you do need to build up fitness. I know Arsenal fans, some are skeptical, like you don't want to rush him back. I get that, but bro, he does what he does best, bro. Man came on and scored within 7 minutes, and there's some man can do the shameless thing, but there's some rival fans that are saying, "Oh, like it was a tap-in." Bro, right place, right time. You can't teach that. You either have that or you don't. Bro, if you know where to be in the box, bro. And Martinelli fit that on quite quick. Man headed it in. So Saka done his thing, and I think that's good for his confidence. Well, he's a high confidence player as it is. Nothing really seems to phase him, but that goal will just boost his confidence even more. And I think, bro, if he gets now, I think there's talk of him starting against Everton. I still think that's a bit too premature. I still think Arteta should do what he done this game, give him the last 30 minutes. Then the Real Madrid game, he'll be primed and ready. But I think it was a good cameo for him. I don't think anyone was expecting him to twist up 3-4 man and then put it top bins. Like, you weren't expecting that. Probably just wanted him to have a run out, keep it ticking, like nice and simple, innit? But he's going to be key, because I think Hooks, the next game, I think he won't start. I wouldn't be surprised if he does, but he should get the last half an hour. But then I think from the Madrid game onwards, I think Saka starts the rest of your games, bro. The way Arteta was speaking as well, like, bro, he's ready. He's primed and ready. He's been ready. Behind closed doors games, like, it's just a matter of releasing him. Bro, I can't lie. I think from the Madrid game onwards, he'll start the rest of your games, bro. And he's pivotal, bro. The guy puts up numbers. He's your best player. Like, he does his thing. So he's going to be key, Hooks, bro. He's going to be key going for the rest of the season.
I feel like Arteta will get gassed and start him against Everton. That's what I genuinely
I have that inkling as well. Like, I have that inkling as well. And I don't think it's sensible, because I think the priority is Madrid, but off the back of that performance, you know how football fans are, bro. And even Arteta agreed that's like his son. He loves Saka. Do you get it? And bro, I can't get that press conference before the game. Like, bro, I can't just erase what he was saying. He was speaking so gas, like, my best player's back. He's been ready. But because, bro, I heard, Hooks, you could probably add on to this point as well. Apparently, Saka's been ready to come back, but they just wanted to be extra precautionary about it, and they've introduced him this game. Yeah. So, yeah, man, I just think I agree with you. You know what? I don't think he should start, but I actually think Arteta starts him. You know, like, I actually do think he starts him.
Would you? All right. The only kind of fair, kind of like. The only thing I could say is fair about starting Saka is he's played. So apparently, over the last month, he's had 6 sessions and he's played 2 games behind closed doors. He's now past the gate of coming on as a sub and playing. I think you've got about 30 odd minutes, give or take. Could you say it's fair that the next gate is to see how he starts a game?
I hear that, and then maybe take him off earlier, like give him that first 60, then probably leave him for the last 30, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Because
I hear that. I do hear that.
Because I think, yeah, it would be incredibly wild that the first game you start Saka is against Real Madrid. To me, that would be incredibly wild. Like, that would be incredibly wild. But I could hear maybe Arteta going, you know what? Let's start Saka in this game against Everton and let's see how long he can last. I could hear that. You know what I mean? Let's see how long he could last. Because we don't know how long he could last. Like 30 minutes. Oh, what have we hit 50 likes? All right, cool. Let me refresh my screen. I'll do the check and then I'll see, and you get me, then we can bring the cameras back on and you get me. Nah, my thing's saying 49. Can't lie. My thing's saying 49. I'm petty. My thing says 49.
Word, my one says 49 as well.
Oh wait, I'm hearing the 50 though. I'm hearing the 50. Are we
right, it says 51 now, Hooks. It's 51.
51. Okay, cool. Then the cameras come back on. Safe. You know what I'm saying? Well played.
Was it you lot? It wasn't. Oh my days, I'm walking into it. Pause, but
It's all mad.
But then Hooks, yeah, I hear what you're saying, yeah. But sometimes you need to look at who you're playing. You need to look at the opposition, yeah. I hear what you're saying. Give Saka, like, start him against Everton so he already has a start under his belt before you play that Madrid game. However, bro, you see that man like a Gay, the Corey, the Rottweilers, bro. That man will just charge at you and they don't care, bro. They hold no prisoners. Bro, like, specifically that game, is it sensible? Because God forbid this happens. You know me, bro. Like, I will troll Arsenal till the cows come home. But injury is something I don't play with. You could play for United, who I despise. I don't wish injury on no one. But, bro, God forbid, Saka starts that game and Doucouré and Idrissa Gueye and these men are just, even Tarkowski and Brad, bro, these brothers are the 6 foot like fucking monsters, bro. Just run into him for no reason. You know, Everton are that clumsy team. You're going to see it tonight, bro. They're just going to run into our players like battering rams. I don't know if this is the right game. Braun Breaker said, I think that's how you pronounce it, but Braun Breaker says, worry is Saka gets carried every single match, which is true. But then there's certain oppositions where it's reduced, should I say. Like, Saka will get battered less against a Southampton as opposed to like a Newcastle where you got Joe Linton and Bruno G and these men run into you. There's certain oppositions where they up the ante. Do you get it? Everton's one of them oppositions, bro, that will up the ante. You'll get Doucouré, Idrissa Gueye, all these men just moving mad, bro. So I hear you, Hooks. I hear you get that start under his belt for Madrid. Me personally, if I was an Arsenal fan, he definitely gets minutes, Everton. Don't know about starting him. But the way Arteta's speaking, I wouldn't be surprised. I was even saying to Troops, big up Troops, but I was saying to Troops yesterday or the day before and back again, I was saying, bro, would you even be surprised if he starts him against Fulham? And even Troops said, bro, the way Arteta's like mad, he could, bro. Obviously, he didn't in the end, but he could. So you never know, bro. You never know. But just obviously, if he does start, just hope that these men don't do nothing mad or you don't pull up or anything like that, bro.
Well, hopefully, you know,
I think it depends how the game goes as well. Depends also how the game. If you lot were that 2-3-0 up, I think Arteta, cool. Let's say if he starts Saka and you go 2-3-0 up, I think then he hooks him off. But let's say it's the other way. You're 2-3-0 up without Saka. I think there could be a world where he might even not bring him on. Or if he brings him on, it might be for less amount of time that he anticipated. So I don't know, man. The Everton game will be interesting. It'll be very interesting still.
And if them man do damage to you today, I know on BSB I was saying, like Everton ain't got much to play for. If them man do damage to you, them man just might throw away the game to do double damage to you, Like,
that's a great point because I actually think they will, bro. Like when you said that, I didn't deep it. Like we're playing them next. No, you're playing them next. Like there'll be a percentage of people that still think there's a title race. Like they're gonna be like, bun this. They might even look at it like, let's get Arsenal's goal difference up. Because the goal difference is, forget even the points difference. Goal difference, I think, is the same amount, like 12 goals or something. The gap's about 12. They might think, bun this, bro. Bun these Liverpool dickhead. Like, let's get Arsenal's goal difference up.
And there's a new element. You know, there's a new ingredient to throw into the pot. Who was his captain?
Oh my, that didn't. I didn't look at it like that still.
Man. Yeah, they might want to do big damage to Liverpool. I can't lie. You know what I mean? Obviously, not on like they'll do it in a weird way. Like it won't be like just play two man at the back and 5 man up top. They won't do that, but they might rest a lot of players. They might say, the game after Arsenal is a much bigger game for us. You know, we don't want to tire out our players against Arsenal, an uphill battle, all of that rubbish. You know what I mean? So Everton could act. Do you know how mad is it that Everton could actually play a massive part in this
title race? Yeah,
this title race. Do you know what I mean? And also Fulham, like we're playing a few teams that like we're playing the same teams. We beat Fulham.
Because your last game and your next game, Fulham Everton, and our next game's Fulham and tonight's bro. I didn't even clock that still. I didn't know you even clock that.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, and then, and look, I've been super consistent with the. By the way, road to 100, you done know. And big up JJ. Big up Abs. Done know, nephew them. You know what I mean? Like, I've been saying this for the longest. Tottenham, Chelsea, Arsenal, Brighton, back to back. Yeah.
But then, right, let's switch it. Let me use your logic now. Spurs. Right, like, cool. Let's say, Hooks, so let's say, God forbid, obviously on my part, you're probably praying for this. We lose, let's say we lose tonight and we lose against Fulham and you win, you beat Everton and it's a 6. Let's just say by the time we play Spurs, there's a 6-point gap. So you lost, like, it's getting closer, yeah? They might use the same logic you're speaking about Everton now. Like, bro, we're at the beat. Because, bro, like I said on BSB, Everton are similar to United and Spurs in a sense that, and you look, listen to what I'm saying carefully, through the league, via the league, Europe's done. If United and Spurs want to get Europe, they have to win that competition, which in my opinion, none of them are doing. But via the league, Everton are no different to a West Ham, to a United, to a Spurs, because the deficit's too mad for them to get Europe. But then they've got too much of an advantage on the relegation spots. So they're going to be at the beach. If Tottenham see, Arsenal are closing into Liverpool, let's sell ourselves like how you think Everton will do against you lot on Saturday. So I can use that logic. I can throw that back to you. So,
but do you know the difference is? But do you know what the difference is?
Pause. I keep walking into that.
Yeah, you got to be careful. But do you know what the difference is? Yeah. Nobody believes that Arsenal's going to win the league.
So you're thinking less pressure.
It doesn't even. No, I'm. So the difference last time when I believed that Tottenham definitely threw the game against City, 100% they threw it. Yeah. Arsenal realistically had a chance to win. Like people believed that Arsenal was going to win the league. I think by the time it comes to that Tottenham Liverpool game, Tottenham aren't going to. Tottenham are way too in a peak scenario of themselves to even be thinking, let's throw this game to fuck up Arsenal's league thing. You know what I mean? Because, by the way, they're like, I know it's peak for them right now, but they could if they easily go and win like 4 games on the bounce, they're back into the top half of the table. It's looking a little less embarrassing. Do you know what I mean? Like, all due respect to Everton, Everton are used to being in the bottom half of the table. At least over the last 10 years or so, they used to be in the bottom half of the table, innit? So it's not so much of a. Whereas Tottenham, they used to be in the top half of the table.
It's not a salvage time.
Yeah.
But then Hooks, bro, I hear you, but I'm gonna flip it again. What the fans are feeling, I don't care what anyone says. It affects the players. It transmits to the players. Like you said, Son knew what he was doing at that chance, bro. Like, obviously, us Real fans didn't want you lot to win the league. Like, Son knew what he was doing at that chance. But he would have saw before the game Spurs fans joining in with City songs and Spurs fans saying, we don't want to win, and that. It was mad. But I just feel once they get knocked out to Frankfurt, because I do think they will. Big up on DB. Once they get knocked out, I just think they're going to look here like the fans are going to start saying when they come to Anfield, we don't care about this game. We want Liverpool to win. it's going to transmit to the players, and I just think we slap them, bro. I just think it's as simple as that. So I hear what you're saying in terms of from a pride standpoint, bro. Like we ain't finished in the bottom 10 since Wade, bro. Like we need to finish in the top 10. But I hear you, but at the same time, I just think they're gonna gauge the energy from their fans, and yeah, bro.
The game. The Liverpool Tottenham game, is that Anfield or is that White Hart Lane?
Anfield. It's at Anfield still.
Then there's not even enough of their fans to do all that.
Because the last time it was at their ground, didn't it?
It was at their ground. So, and let's be real, Ange's probably already gone. In all fairness, he's probably already gone.
He's a dead man walking, bro.
Yeah, he's definitely a dead man walking. But Ange probably he's probably thinking, maybe if I win as much as possible, that might keep me one more season. Because you never know with Levy. You get it? So he might want to, you know what I mean? Like he may be, I think it's cool. We have to see what the landscape's like when we get there, innit? But I don't rely on Tottenham to do anything.
Bro, any of us, bro.
Yeah, Tottenham are shit. Like that is what it is. Tottenham are just dead. Like Tottenham are crap, Tottenham are poor, Tottenham are shit. Like Tottenham could be high flying and then out of nowhere they fall off the cliff. Like they're never put your money on Tottenham because they will always do what swear down.
4 years.
Swear down. Is this real? If that's real.
But do you know what I'm gonna do, DB? You know how to debunk that, bro? These men have the best lawyers. Perez probably on the phone to his personal lawyer saying, "Look, my manager." I just feel like when it's Madrid and Barca, that man can get away with anything, and not even just the clubs. I think they're employees. So, for example, Ancelotti, I think they'll just find a loophole. They'll find a way, man. But if this is true, it is mad. It is mad.
If this is true. The stars are aligning in blood. You know what we're saying?
So imagine no Ancelotti, no who's the players that might get banned, no Mbappe, Rudiger, Bukayo, and I forgot the other one.
Yeah. Might have 4 players suspended.
Look at Hook. It's good.
Can't lie on gas. But you know what, yeah? I deserve to be gassed, yeah? Wait.
Big up Adrian Guna.
Can't be calling me a joke, man, you know? Can't be, but I know, hear what you're saying. I have to go Barbados.
Bro, you will love it. You will love it, bro.
I have to go Barbados.
You will love it.
But I know Barbados is it's like Jamaica and it's mad pricey.
Yeah, no,
it's pricey, bro. It's mad pricey, and it's a mad investment still.
I'll keep it about of you. The reason why I go so often, well, to be fair, before last time I hadn't been in 12 years, but when I was younger, I was going every summer because to get my granddad and my uncles and the aunties, I've got a couple yards out there. But bro, if I didn't, I don't think I would have gone as often when I was younger. But like that, because it's crazy.
Right, yeah, bro. And Carvajal injured. We're cooking.
Well, has that been confirmed? Has that been confirmed, bro, Breaker? Because I don't know if you lot saw on BSB yesterday. Kiers is all saying, yeah, Valverde's injured. He's saying it with chest. He's like, yeah, cool. But Gabriel's injured, but the equivalent is Valverde. And someone in the chat said, bro, he's still on the pitch. He's running around, and he just got caught red. It was so funny, Hooks, bro. It was too funny. But has that been confirmed? Like, first of all, whoever said that, has that been confirmed?
I don't know. I hope so, though, innit? Do you know what? I deserve a bit of gas, yeah, because you know what? I've been beefing the Arsenal fans for a minute over this Saka thing, innit? Like, I've been beefing them for a minute. But I just need a bit of happy. I just need a bit of joy in my life, man. I won't lie. When it comes to football, I need a bit of joy in my life, man. I feel like
you had your joy, bro. The prodigal son come back and scored. You've had your joy.
Yeah, but I need more joy, man. I I need a trophy. Do you know what it is? Yeah. Do you know why why I need a trophy more than anyone else? Yeah. I explain why I need a trophy more than anyone else. Yeah. Because I need to rave with the Gooners, blood. Do you know what's mad? Yeah, and this is what think about it. Right? Think about it. Yeah, we already know all of the longest things in the world support Arsenal. We know this already.
That I'll be real. That's a fact.
We know this already. Yeah. We also know us. A lot of us Arsenal brothers. Yeah. Yeah. We don't discriminate. Yeah. Now think about it as well. Yeah. All of the them live in London. Yeah. What you think? Just because it's an Arsenal, well, you don't think that you man can't come true as well with the it'll be like Notting Hill Carnival, bro.
Less than that. If the function, if the function gets moved, if it gets moved to like maybe a hall party or whatnot, cool. Parade, I'm not stepping no block up parade, bro. That's for you, man. But no, if you hit me up later on and say like, man's with Famzo, man's with all the guys and that, and you're at another function, cool. I'll pull up after the parade, but attending the Arsenal parade, no bloody way, bro.
I need you to think, how many things will be on the road, bro? And there's a yard restaurant right outside the stadium, you know.
It's leng.
Yeah, man. Oh, what, bro?
A couple of years ago, still.
And you know, we're the club of the culture. By the way, just think about it. Think about it. Cool. The Anfield thing, Liverpool thing. I hear it, and I've actually got a question for you because obviously those who don't know, Romz is actually going to go to the Merseyside derby, which I think is wavy. Like,
that's why you don't recognize this setting. This hotel setting, bro, man.
That's the one thing that I need to do next season, because in all my life of being an Arsenal fan, I've actually never gone to a North London derby. I've never watched one. Yeah, I've never watched one live, innit? So that's
bro. You'll get that done, bro, because bro, you'll reap your rewards from YouTube, bro. Do you get it? You'll get that call up, bro. Hooks. Man loves your content, bro. What? Man's got a ticket there. What? North London derby. What Spurs? What Spurs? What will pack them? What our little bros? Yeah, man. I'm there. You'll get there, bro. You'll get there. Good time. You'll probably get there next season.
Hopefully, most high willing. But I got a question for you. I just on a quick thing. Big ups, Lisa McMuffin Deluxe with the school hard man. Romz, I'll never forget that disappearing that you did last year when you bottled the league.
Right. Let me debunk this. Big ups, Lisa, by the way. Let me debunk this. When I'm at, Hooks, I don't even think me and you knew each other then, or maybe we just met. But bro, when Ahmad scored, when United beat us 4-3 in the cup, listen, I'm a man. I admit when I go wrong in it, I hold my hands up. When Ahmad scored that goal, you remember the last minute one, FA Cup, when they knocked us out? I put my phone on Do Not Disturb. I was scheduled to go on Monty's channel, Never a Foul, and someone else that Sunday night. I ran, I'll be real. But the next day, I was on midday, like I was on other channels. So let's not exaggerate. I ran for one day, bro. But I was making content the rest of the season. Let's not do that. Big up Caesar though. Big up every time.
I hear it. So
it was gone that day. I'll be real. Especially against them. Look, you can relate because one thing about Liverpool United, when we do the fusion link, fusion link is United. We hate them, bro. We both hate them. That's when there's unison. That day, I'll stay in something. If I had come on stream that day, bro, I would have got them channels cancelled. Like that. My head was gone. So, but yeah, let's not say I was disappearing. It was one day. But no, carry on.
So. Man, by the way, we're so close to 100, let's just grab those 100 likes real quick in it. Do you know
Come on, man, we can get 100 by the end of the show, at least, bro. At least
100%. So obviously, so you're in Liverpool at the moment, Like, I don't know if you have you since getting there, have you been in and around the stadium yet, or did you just go straight to the
No. I went city centre, got something to eat, and then come straight here and done BSB. Do you get? I put the man there first. I don't really, obviously, because I come in quite often. I know what the city's like and whatnot in it, but I haven't been around the stadium. But I feel like I know what you're gonna say. The atmosphere will be. Put it like this. This is what I will say. When I got off the train, there was bare reds already in the city centre and that, bro. Like they're out here from early. Do you get?
I was gonna ask you just about like, because obviously you've been up there a lot, especially over the season. I just wondered, like, does it feel any different, like being there now that, like, I guess the general like consensus is that you've already won the league. Like, does it feel any different? Because you know how they always say on match day, there's like a feeling in the air, and like Liverpool's very much a city that's focused on football. Like, I just wondered, like, atmosphere wise, does it feel any different to any other time you've gone up?
Yeah, man, because I was fortunate enough to be at the last game as well. The last game for international break, Southampton game, buzzing after the game, bro. Like, it was crazy. And then obviously, you know what happened the two games after that. But bro, it is because, fam, I was at our only league lot. Yeah, bro, they're crazy, bro. Crazy. But this is why I need to be ahead of the curve. I did my booking from about November, December, and I started to believe. I was like, you know, the free cancellation thing. So 2 days before, if it don't work, you get, like, you're not wasting money. But that's why I need to do it early, Aaron. But big up. But bro, the way I see it is, I was at the only loss of the season, Nottingham Forest and Hooks. The mood after the game was like, because we started off the season well, then that kind of just come out. I think it come after international break because we won our first 3-3.
Yeah,
and I remember we come off the back of smoking United. Remember when we went Old Trafford and it was a training set. Slot after the games, all saying, I just knew what they were gonna do. Then bro, Forest, bro, Langard, Hudson-Odoi, them man just, you get it. They executed the game plan well that day. After that, it was quite subdued. Like, are we gonna go on a mad run, like a mad losing run? Like, it's stop the guy. You know, people can be reactionary.
Yeah.
But the recent games at Anfield, atmosphere's up, Hooks, bro. We got a song. We're gonna win the league. We're gonna win the league, and now you're gonna believe us. And there's another one. The Reds ain't got no money, but we still win the league, bro. That's what we chant before and after every game, innit? So that's what gets everyone jumpy. But yeah, man, the atmosphere is cold, and especially tonight, it's Merseyside derby. Remember, off the back of what happened, there's added spice, like I was saying on BSB, the Curtis Jones and Decore thing. Like, I think, don't quote me in this chat, double check this, but I think I was reading this today. It either has the second most red cards, or it might be the most red cards Premier League fixture in the Premier League. The most red cards is in this fixture, so there's always that added incentive, derby and that. But tonight will be jumpy. But to answer your question, bro, atmosphere's been lit at Anfield this year. Like, it's been. Don't get it twisted. I feel like night games are a bit better than afternoon games because I tend to see afternoon games and morning game, like 12:30 kickoffs. And let me keep it a buck. After You Never Walk Alone, we don't really sing. I'm going to keep it a buck. 3 p.m. and 12:30 games. But night games, bro, jumpy. Anfield, that's why you get a lot of rival fans that if they've been to Anfield in an afternoon game, it's not as... the atmosphere's not really there as much. But if you go down the evening game, bro, different. But yeah, bro, the atmosphere's jumpy. It's jumpy. And I'm hopefully 12th man tonight will get the lads over the line, man.
So, I mean, wait, in the reverse picture, was it 2-2 or 1-1?
2-2.
2-2. Like,
I know you genuinely forgot that. I thought you were taking a piss, but I know you genuinely forgot. But remember, Tarkowski, that excellent strike, bro.
Yeah.
Like, just rust it.
Yeah, it was a proper rasting, innit? Yeah. And you lot were saying that it was a foul on Konate or some shit, innit?
Yeah. They actually come out afterwards and actually said, like, it should have been me. You know me, I don't do the ref excuse in that, bro. End of the day, we should have stopped the cross. Do you get it? Like, do you get? I don't really do the excuse thing.
But do you think, that there's any chance that... Do you think there's any chance that the players could go into this game with the wrong mentality? Like, I don't know. I feel like focusing on, like, what happened in the last game is, like, it's not like it's not what you should be thinking about.
Yeah. And do you know what adds on to that, Hooks? Yeah, the last 2 weeks has been sore for us because we exited we lost the cup final and exited the Champions League. And remember all this Trent stuff on top of it, bro.
Yeah.
So like we've got no other choice but to be G'd up because, bro, sometimes like some people might say the best games to have are against like the relegation team. No, if anything, you want the first game back to be against your arch rival because you've got no choice but to show up, bro. Like the last 2-3 weeks ain't been nice for us, bro. Like I said, cup competition exits, this whole Trent thing. Big up Z every time. Big up Z. But yeah, bro, like of course that sometimes you might think, oh, will the players come in a bit complacent and that, but you know what? Forget it's a derby. If you're just going off recent form, we have to have a turnaround at some point. So I think we're going to go into this proper because our last game against Newcastle, bro, they were just winning every first ball. They were just first to everything. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, I hear you. There's always that possibility that you might go in like a bit lackadaisical, like not at the races, but I don't think it'll be like that tonight, bro. Let's say, do you know what? Let's say it was a Southampton or a Leicester we were playing tonight.
Yeah.
I think maybe the first 10-15 minutes we might have been a bit slow. So the question you asked me, I think that can apply if we were playing a lesser opposition. But our rivals, bro, nah, we'll start the game. I'd like to think, and if we don't start the game fast, bro, that's concerning. Off the back of 2 losses, off the back of all of this Trent stuff, we need a big lift, bro. We need a lift. So, yeah.
And what's your? Because obviously I haven't looked too much into it. It's been a mad busy day in terms of streaming, but from what I last heard, Alisson, I know that he didn't play on international duty, so I'm assuming he's injured. Konate,
He's back. He was in training, bro.
Oh, Alisson's back. Okay, what about Konate? Because I know he picked up a knock on international.
He was in training as well. Everyone's back. The only man we don't have, the only man that we have out is Connor Bradley,
Trent,
yeah, our 2 right backs.
So Gravenberch is back as well then.
Yeah, all of them are in training.
Pretty much everyone's back. Okay, cool. So I guess that must be a mad positive because I know there was a point during the international break where it started to look like potentially the players could be dropping like flies and going into this game. That's definitely what you know. But what do you think on their like fitness levels now? Like, because I know like obviously before the international break, we was talking a bit like about like how it looks like the players are dying out. I know a few of them didn't play 2 games. Like I know Van Dijk played 2 games. I think Gravenberch only played 1. Alisson, I don't even think Alisson played 1.
You see Gravenberch, like big up the Dutch national team as well. But that was a precautionary. So he played, I think, was it a full 90 or I think he played 80 minutes. He played the majority of the first game and then they sent him back. Or he might have come off. I can't remember exactly. Chat, help me out. But I know that the Dutch national team in Liverpool had that agreement that he comes back early. So he only played 1 international game. So I kind of knew and you know what? It's kind of a blessing in disguise. So like you said, I think the reason for Gravenberch, I'm not going to say poor form, but dip in form is due to fatigue. Yeah. But now he's had an extra week off because, bro, that's one thing about a big club. Yeah, when you support a big club, most of your players go on international duty, and we've got 6 or 7 captains of their national side as it is. And Gravenberch, Reinders, and De Jong, that's their them 3 play. That's their starting midfield. So he's had an extra week off than the rest of our squad. I like to think he's going through rehab. So I think you'll see a rejuvenated Gravenberch. I actually think you'll see a very good performance from Gravenberch tonight. Alisson and Konate, they're the 2 I didn't think will be back, but they are because the concussion thing with Alisson and Konate, bro, his fitness worries since he's been this season. Predominantly, he's been fit. Bar the Madrid game when Endrick done the mad thing, but other than that, he's been predominantly fit this season. But when he goes down, you still always think that pause, bro. But you get what I mean. Like when he gets injured, you always have that thing in the back of your head where you're like, how long is this going to be? We'll get told 1 week and it ends up being a month. Do you get it? But when I saw him back in training, that was a positive. So yeah, Alisson and Konate are the ones that I had worries about, but that got brushed under the carpet. They're both in training.
And what do you make of Van Dijk's like mental state at the moment? Because he went out of the Champions League, then he went out of the Carabao Cup in the final, and then he went out of the Nations League. So like back to back to back, he's gone out of 3 different competitions. Be it as it may, one of them are international competition, but to be knocked out of 3 things back to back to back, to me, that could be a bit taxing on like the player's emotion and the player's mindset and all of that. So do you have any real concerns about Van Dijk going into not even just this game, but like I guess the remainder of the season? All you're really playing for now is the title. Some would say it's already done already, but then that kind of compounds it, right? Because like you've gone out of 3 things, and in your mind you may already think you've won the league. So like, what do you make of any potential mental slips, especially in Van Dijk, who's kind of, I would imagine, probably everyone in the team looks at him as like the Rock. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, bro. He's captain, innit? And like he said, not even that he's gone out of 3 things recently. He's been captain of going out of them 3 things as well. Do you get it? But I just think he's got a different mentality. Yeah, he's been knocked out of 3 things there, but the best players, the elite players, know when to switch it back on. Do you get it? And I've got no worries. I know you're asking a question, and it could be a possibility, but Van Dijk will he'll be fine. He'll be fine. I think his mentality. I feel like now he'll just put the Carabao Cup exit, the Champions League exit, and the Nations League they got knocked out. I think he'll put all 3 of them behind, because it's like, cool, they've been and done now. Like, it's the past. Like, it's happened. That you can't go back and change it. But what you are in control of is the next 9 games. Well, not solely him, but you get the gist that him and the team. But do you get he's the leader? So yeah, man, I think he'll turn it back on now. I think the last 3 games, the last 2-3 weeks for him have been a bit. Do you get it? Been kind of a downward spiral. Do you get it? But unlike, I'm joking, but yeah, like he for me, he'll be fine. The next 9 games, he'll be fine. And do you know when I think he might have because I think we win the league with a few games to spare, personally. I think it happened when we won the league in COVID. City smoked. I think one of our first games back. In fact, not even City. Remember, you lot beat us. Marnie scored, and then I think Reece Nelson and someone else. But when you gave us the guard of honor, you beat us, and then City smoked us 5-1. Bro, once we won the league, we were at the beach. I can see that happening again. Like, I actually believe we've won the league by. I think we win the league against Spurs. I think that's when it's mathematically done. And I think our last couple of games, you lot, Brighton, Palace, and Chelsea, I think that's when you might see some freak results or Van Dijk doing madness, because it's done. Like, we've won the league, do you get? But I think the next 3-4 games, we're going to put in professional performances, bro. We're going to put professional. Big up, Mr. Slotball. And Mr. Slotball, I see you put in a chat on another channel. Man said you're from South as well. Big up. You have to link up sometime, man. Big up, Mr. Slotball.
Yeah, you man there that live on the other side of the river. Yeah, different planet, boy, over them side. You know what I mean? It's that far, man. Yeah,
because bro, to get to like around your bits and that, bro, to get to like around them, bro, it's like an hour and a half for me, bro. And it must be vice versa for you, bro.
It's actually crazy. I can't lie. It's actually crazy. But just on this year, any news on the contracts? Like, has there been any developments on like Salah and Virgil van Dijk?
It's funny you say that, because there's a picture doing the rounds now of. It's mad because I can actually see it right now, but not see what was happening. This must have been early in the day. Salah, it looks like he's filming something in our Liverpool tracksuit. Now, you know, Twitter does what Twitter does. People are saying, is it a contract extension? Is it a video? Because he done this last time with Edwards. They were like at the top of like a rooftop hotel, and it said it was hashtag Salah signs. He's doing some sort of filming in it, but it could be both ways. It could be maybe a good bad video. Like, maybe the club, we know something, the club knows something that we don't, where, let's say, for example, he's confirmed he's not staying. They might just be doing this goodbye video. On the flip side, it could be an announcement for him staying. You never know. But I can see the dots from here, but there's a picture, I'll tag you in it, that is going around that people are getting a bit optimistic. So on the contract stuff, I think through the grapevine, it's Van Dijk and Salah are expected to stay, I think, through the grain. Trent's gone, but on the contract stuff, I think there's a lot of optimism with Van Dijk and Salah now. Of course, though, they could still leave. I'm not saying nothing's guaranteed, but that's how it is through the grapevine still.
Okay, cool. So I guess as it stands, no. Well, I mean, I guess it's a bit of worry because it's like really and truly, you would like it to be like, if anything, the stream ends and you're like, oh, breaking news, Salah and VVD have accepted new terms at Liverpool. But I guess until that actually happens, there's always going to be a bit of air of like doubt. And when doubt creeps in, that can affect like people's mentality and people's focus as well. But
yeah,
for me, yeah, I feel like, so in the best case scenario, I don't feel like the best case scenario is worth speaking about, but in the best case scenario, you beat Everton today. I think if you beat Everton today, I think you just go and blow away Fulham on the weekend. Like, I think this game is like I think this game is a lot more important than what people would make it out to be. Like, aside from it being a derby, like I feel like there's like a certain like mental implication of like we haven't been able to beat our rivals in the season we're going for the title. Like that feeling that, is it our rivals that is killing it off? Do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like there's something there. But in the
I know what you mean, bro. Like, this next game sets a precedent. Like, if we lose against Everton, could it be like a domino effect of bad results? Or if we smoke Everton, we'll probably I know what you mean, bro. I feel like this game's important. Like, it sets a precedent for our next couple of games.
But in the worst case scenario, of you losing this game, what will be your reaction as a Liverpool fan? Because you could lose this game, and then obviously we play at 12:30 on Saturday. So if we do go and win 12:30 on Saturday, before you've even played, we've made the gap now 6 points. Now 6 points with 7 games to go. Well, it'd be 8 for you, 7 for it'd be 7 for you, 6 or something like that. We'll still be ahead by 1 game.
1 game, yeah.
What do you think that does to the Liverpool players? Because I don't know, it'd be hard to imagine that like doubt creeping in and like, oh shit, like, is the title slipping out of our hands feeling, and then they start thinking about things that they shouldn't even really be thinking about. And like, what would be your kind of stance or reaction should that worst case scenario happen?
If that worst case scenario happens, then I'm looking at my veterans that have been there, and this is when I don't look at the squad, I look at individuals. I'm looking at, even though he's cutting, and then he's expected to be back, I'm looking at Trent, I'm looking at Alisson, I'm looking at Van Dijk, I'm looking at Robbo, I'm looking at, I feel like I'm Salah, I'm looking at the 5 or 6, because there's not many left from our title winning squad. There's Gomez, but he's injured at the moment. Van Dijk, Alisson, Trent, Robbo, Salah. I think I said Van Dijk. I think there's only about seven max from our title-winning squad. But then you've got other players like McAllister that's won a World Cup, but that still have that winning experience. And a lot of these have won the 2 domestic cups, but leagues different. Like cups, you can get. You don't have to play well in cups. Leagues, you can't cheat the league. You have to be consistent. But if that was to happen, Hooks, I'm looking at the veterans, the man that were here that won it last time, to galvanize the squad. Man, and what's going on, bro? We've been here before to reinstill that faith. I'm not looking at the Gravenberches, the Szoboszlais, the Jotas and Nunes, and these men ain't won the Premier League. They don't know what it's like to win the league yet. Not even just Premier League. They've not won a league in Actually, no. They've not won the league. I was going to say Szoboszlai won it with Leipzig, but he didn't. I think he won the German Cup. I don't think he won the league. So everyone in our squad knows what winning feels like, but winning a cup and winning a league, different pressure. Winning a league is consistency. Cup is just kind of on the day and moments. Do you know what I mean? But I'm looking at the veterans if that happens, Hooks, bro, and it's for them to rise. Do you get it?
By the way, I just want to put it out there. I'm not saying that that's going to happen. I'm just speaking purely hypotheticals at the moment.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going to happen. Like all I can do, and I feel like any fan would do it in this scenario. Is like you kind of.
Sorry to cut you, Hooks. Big up, Mr. I think the middle bit's a bit wild. I'm just gonna call you Mr. Red. I'm gonna call you Mr. Red. Big up, Mr. Red, bro. I know you're a fellow Liverpool fan. You know I had to admit, bro. I was about to say it. That was a bit mad, but he makes a good point. Yes, I know, man. I'm gonna start buzzing now and say it's the Eredivisie, it's the Dutch league, it's nowhere near standard of Prem. Cool. But the intangibles still stay the same. He knows what it's like to be consistent. He knows what it's like to go over the line. It's still similar in that regard. We've got a manager as one league, so that should help. You know what I mean? That should help. But big up, Mr. Ed.
Yeah, but it was the premise. Do you know?
Yeah,
what?
I know. It's a different.
Do you know what? In all fairness, yeah, Slot's kind of lucky in this. Well, not lucky. Cause I don't want to. I'm not saying it's down to luck here, but I think he is kind of lucky in the sense that his first experience in a title race is not against Man City, because then he would have truly been put to the sword and truly tested, and we would have really seen what he's about. Do you know what I'm saying? So in that sense, but it might start creeping in. The pressure might, because he's probably looking at things. He probably looked at that Champions League exit, that Carabao Cup exit, and going, "Raw, what the hell's going on here? We was flying."
Yeah.
So, and then God forbid you slip up in any capacity today, he's probably, what do I do now? Because it's easy in the Eredivisie because, you may play Ajax and then you just draw against Ajax, but the next team you go and play, you slap them like 5-0 because who are they? Do you know what I mean? You're not going to find that game in the Premier League. You know, the bounce back is against a team that can beat you. Do you know what I mean? Like any team can beat you in the league. So I think it's just a bit of a different thing in it, but we'll see how it goes. Like obviously, I predicted Liverpool to lose 2-1, but I slightly did that because at this point I'm throwing out whatever type of judge into the air I can throw out to make things happen in it. But what are you gonna go with?
See, I said 3-1 all week on other channels on my prediction on my Twitter and that. I said 3-1, but the closer I get to the game, I don't think it's. But the thing, you know what I mean. 3-1 doesn't actually have to be confident because it could be a 1-1 until the 80th minute and you get 2 goals in quick succession. You get, or you could be 3-0 up and they get the one consolation. Yeah. That's why 3-1's a very deceiving score, but I think it'll be 2-1. You know, I think we take the lead. They will equalize through just things like I said on BSB. When you preview games, you look at where the opposition can hurt you. I don't think they can hurt us with patterns of play and that they can't. And the players that they would have hurt us are out with your Dwight McNeil's, your Ndiaye. They're very route one, but it's set pieces. There's 3 players I'm going to point out to you. McAllister, McAllister, Szoboszlai, and Konate. Sometimes they make these needless fouls, bro, which they don't have to make. And if you're doing it at the edge of the box, that's where their strength lies, and this has been the case with Everton. They have that certain type of player where they sign a lot of players over 6 foot. They like that aerial threat from front, from their defense to attack, bro. You've got Beto, that's 6 foot. Calvert-Lewin is 6 foot. Then if you go to their back four, it's Mikalenko. Actually, Mikalenko is one of the short ones, but you've got Branthwaite and you've got and Tarkowski, like a lot, and then you got the core and them man that are tall in the midfield. So we don't need to be conceding city set piece. But I'm saying 2-1, bro. I think we take the lead, they equalize, then we go. Then we probably, I wouldn't say a late winner, but we score. I think we score and then probably hold out. I think tonight's one of the nights where we might not look pretty, but we get the job done. Similar to you lot yesterday, because bro, not Everton, Fulham started to knock on the door, like Meniz with the header that just went wide and whatnot. I can see our game being like your game yesterday, you know, where we'll do enough to get over the line.
Okay.
But yeah.
Well, yeah, fair play. You know, obviously we'll see what will happen. You know, obviously I would wish you all the best, but that kind of goes against my agenda. So slightly, I'm hoping something like this. You know what I mean? But we'll see what happens, man. Obviously, enjoy the stadium. You know, I think it's cold that you actually go get to watch the game. So enjoy those moments. And people, we're gonna duck out there. So obviously, give Romz some time to go and enjoy the city before the game actually kicks off. So on the way out. Wait, whoa. So let me just check to see if there's anyone I nearly did a mad thing and was about to redirect to nobody. Let me see if there's anybody that I can bless up real quick. Okay. I think DG is live. Let me just check. I don't want to the before man redirect a man and then he dips out.
Oh, bro, he said earlier he's saying Mr. Battered. But he's
okay,
yeah. But he's a play on words. It's a play on words. Big up, Mr. Battered. But bro, trust me, if you know me, I sing. Ask people I've been to games with months and I sing, bro. Like, trust me, I sing.
Yeah, you get me. Feel the vibes, feel the rhythm. All of that is bobsled time, innit? Man that know the thing in it, know the pattern. But make sure on the way out, people, you're liking the video. Make sure on the way out, you're subscribing to the channel and also heading over and subscribing to Romz's thing over at Football Verbal. Let's really try and get this video to 100 likes as we pop out in it. Make sure you're hitting the post notification and I will catch you next time. Bless up.